Firstly, I'd like to wish you a very happy Christmas. I didn't do a video last week because I've been ill with COVID, as have half of my family, but I hope you had a lovely Christmas. I knew this Christmas it would be a quiet one for me, a different one, because for those of you who've watched previous videos, well, one previous video, I think I mentioned it in, my darling husband Rob died 4 months ago, so this Christmas was never going to be an elaborate Christmas at all. I also lost my cousin suddenly in May. So the family, my godmother, my cousin's partner, my mum, my daughter, her lovely partner, and my sister and her children were all coming together at my house, because I usually am the one to do Christmas, to try and sort of buck each other up and make things nice. But unfortunately, a couple of days before Christmas, my sister and her son went down with COVID, then my mum, then me on Christmas Eve, and then my daughter and my aunt. So we have all been in our own separate homes. Apart from my daughter and her partner, they've been with me, which has been lovely. So it's been a very quiet Christmas. I might have mentioned in my previous video that I also had to take about 6 weeks off. I'm in between books. My publishers have been lovely. So it's a quiet time between now and the end of January. I say that, but I'm used to working 7 days a week. So for me, excuse me, got itchy. For me, not working is actually more stressful than working. I'm one of those. But I suppose it's because I write and I love writing. So I wanted to come on and say, firstly, I hope you had a lovely Christmas, and to wish you a very happy New Year. It's the 29th today. But I've also to talk about my books. So in 2023, an awful lot happened, because as you probably know, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Deborah Carr. I am a USA Today bestselling author of historical fiction for HarperCollins, and I also write contemporary romance series for Boldwood Books. And last year, so in 2022, I signed a multi-book deal with Boldwood. So that was for 4 new books, and those 4 books, 2 came out last year. So that was the first 2 in my Sunshine Island series. The third one came out this year, so I had 2 brand new books with Boldwood this year. One was Chasing Dreams on Sunshine Island. It's sort of behind me somewhere here, I think. And also Snow Angels. It used to be the Boardwalk series, it's all very confusing. New covers, new titles. So this one is Snow Angels at Golden Sands Bay. So for those of you who've read my Boardwalk series, this is the 5th book in the series, but it's a brand new book. The first 4 have been relaunched. So also, I've got my piece of paper because I can't actually remember. So also in 2023, we saw the first book in that Boardwalk series came out. So that was republished, relaunched. So that's Summer Sundays at Golden Sands Bay. We also had Love Begins, and then we had Winter Whimsy, and we had Sunny Days. That was the 4th one, and then the brand new 5th one came out. Then in November, A Jersey Kiss. So that was my Jersey Scene series, which is now being published as the Sunflower Cliffs series. So the first one was retitled, beautiful new title, beautiful new cover. I hope this isn't the wrong way around. It probably is, but I can't figure anything else out at the moment with my COVID brain. So this was A Jersey Kiss. So if you've read A Jersey Kiss, don't read this one. It has been edited, but not massively. So this one is the new book in that series, the New Beginnings at Sunflower Cliffs. And in January, the 2nd book, which was The Jersey Affair, and it's now Secrets and Sunshine at Sunflower Cliffs, is out. So I've got that book is being relaunched in February, and I won't pick up the box because I was going to do an unboxing. I can reach the books, because I've received the book. So these beautiful, beautiful covers. This is out in January. It's just starting to rain, so you might hear that in a minute. So this is the 2nd book in my Sunflower Cliffs series. So if you haven't read that Jersey Scene series, you won't have read this. And these are at the end of January, so I'm very excited. I love that cover. Oh, I love all the covers actually. Boldwoods do fabulous covers. And then we have in March the 3rd book and in May, the 4th book in that series. So if you haven't seen that series before, read all the Sunflower Cliffs. If you have read the Jersey Scene series before, you will have read those before. But then we have a brand new book out in, now what am I saying? So in April. So in April this year, we have a brand new book, the first book in a brand new series. Very excited about this. We'll be doing a cover reveal soon. I will tell you, we haven't launched it yet, but it's the Welcome, I can't actually think right now. Welcome to Hollyhock Farm. Very excited. I've loved writing this series. I'm writing the 2nd book at the moment, so very excited. The first book, as I say, gorgeous cover. I can't wait to share it with you. It's nowhere actually. It's not even on Amazon or anything. We will be showing it soon. That's out in April, and that's the first in the Hollyhock Farm series. And then in May, I have I've got a brand new book coming out as well. Again, we haven't done the cover reveal, but I happen to have a mug with a cover on, and this is my HarperCollins book. So this is Neighbours at War. This, Like an Island at War, is a book set during the Jersey occupation. This book was inspired by the real story of a lady called Laura who came here. She was a teenager, so not quite in her 20s, not a young teenager, and she came to the island. She'd been let down, and the man she thought she was going to marry wasn't free to marry her. She didn't realise that, and she came to the island pregnant. She ran away from her family in East London and came to stay with her aunt over here. And Neighbours at War is the fictionalised version of her life here. And this girl has to go into hiding, and it's how her neighbours help her and how other neighbours, I mean, during the occupation, your neighbours might not be locals, they might be Nazis, and in this case they were. So that's my book that's coming out in May. So I have 2 very exciting brand new books coming out. Hollyhock Farm, book 1 in April, and my Neighbours at War in May, and then I have the next Hollyhock Farm, I think, in August. So I have books being relaunched that you might not have read before, as I said. So Secrets and Sunshine at the Sunflower Cliffs, and I have brand new books as well. So for those of you who've read all my books, I have 3 new books coming out this year. Gosh, I haven't written one of them, so I'd better get on with it. But I hope you have a lovely Christmas. So although it's been a very sad year for me, 2023, and I personally can't wait to see the back of it. Book-wise, it has been great, which seems a bit strange. I haven't been able to enjoy it as much as I probably would have done. I certainly haven't promoted as much as I should have done. But, I mean, it was also exciting that The Poppy Sisters was an Amazon First Reads, and it was #1 in the publisher's ebook ranking, which is incredible. But unfortunately, that excitement, when it was #1, it was also #1 the week my husband died, so he didn't see that, which upset me, because him and my mum actually were my biggest supporters. They always knew I could do this. I didn't know it like they did, but I just sort of went ahead and kept trying because they kept encouraging me to do so. They were amazing. So yes, so it's been bitter and sweet. Not in equal measures, obviously. I've also got other bits. So as with Boldwood, the books come out in CD form as well. So they come out in hardback, paperback, ebook, audiobook, and these sorts of things. And these, because these are discs, I don't keep them because I don't really know what to do with them. So I always donate these to my local library. I've got quite a stack now because I haven't been for a while because I've had so much going on. So if you live in Jersey, please do go ahead to the local library. I've had another. So Alderscroft actually do the audiobooks. They're wonderful. And they send it in 2 versions to me. So I just download from Audible. But I do keep these CD covers. So I like these. And I keep these and I display these on my shelves in my studio here. But I only have so much space, and so I always donate these to my library. So if you live in Jersey and wish to loan, take out, borrow the DVDs for the audiobook, please go ahead to the library. Probably wait a couple of weeks. They do have quite a few of mine, but I still have quite a few that I've got to now deliver, actually, which I'll do in the new year. So that's me. I hope you've had, as I say, a lovely Christmas. Quite a few people are certainly in Jersey have had COVID, so if you weren't too well, or if you, like me, were experiencing a difficult Christmas because of losing a loved one, then my heart goes out to you. But let's hope that the new year gives us strength and peace, and we've all got a lot to look forward to. I'm sure we can find that. I didn't mean to be quite so depressing. I'm sorry about that. But I hope you have a lovely new year. And thank you for following me. If you want to keep up to date with my videos, although having listened to this one, you probably won't, because you'll think, oh grief, I actually want to come here to listen about books or writing, or to be cheered up, not to be made utterly depressed. But if you do want to listen to more of my videos, and you want to get an alert each time I do one, please click the subscribe button below. And if you've enjoyed this, even if you haven't and just want to be nice because it helps more people discover me, press the thumbs up. And do leave a comment if you'd like to ask me anything. So thank you very much. Happy New Year to you, and I hope you have a lovely New Year, and I hope you've had a lovely Christmas. Thank you.